If you want to be like Beyonce, act like Beyonce. When you are you, you'll become confident. Whenever you start believing that you're that girl, it's going to show on the outside. You're going to have like a glow about you. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm trying to make this video a little bit more positive because I know in the last video with the same outfit on, I was a little bit upset, okay? I was real mad. But this is a long-awaited video that I've been wanting to do, so we finna get right into it because y'all know I don't like them long-ass intros. Make sure that y'all follow me on Instagram, like, comment, subscribe. Y'all know the deal already. After making this video, we have 85 subscribers. Thank y'all very much, okay? I love y'all, and let's get right into it. So as y'all can see by the title, this is gonna be how to have confidence, part 2. Because I already made a part 1 on my channel, so go make sure that y'all watch that. The first thing in having confidence is to make eye contact. You know how whenever I make my videos, I make eye contact with you the whole time? I'm not really looking at myself like this. I'm looking at you because I want you to know that I know what I'm talking about and I'm certain in what I'm doing. Whenever you talk to people, don't be looking all off because it just makes you look like you're insecure and like you just are not sure of yourself. Trust me, because it used to be me. It still is me sometimes whenever I'm talking to people, but I have to remember, like, who are they to make me feel like I'm small? I'ma look right at them. Of course, don't be staring at them like the whole time, but like, you know, maintain a good, healthy amount of eye contact. The next one would be have good posture. Like you can see, I'm sitting straight up, my back is straight, I'm not hunched over, bent over, you know what I'm saying? That makes you look like you are insecure and you're not sure of yourself. When you have your back straight, it makes people respect you. Whether they like you or not, they're gonna have to respect you because it's like, I ain't taking no bullshit. I ain't insecure, I ain't feeling small, like I gotta make myself feel small around you. No, sit up and let people know what you're about. I promise you, it might not seem like it's a good tip, but I promise you, having your posture good, you will feel so much more confidence. Chest up, chest out, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying like, you know, but like, keep it straight. It's also good for your back. Having bad posture is not good for your back. Have a little bit of mystery to you. You don't have to be the loudest one in the room. You don't have to let everybody, oh, I'm confident. I don't care about no B. I don't care about this. I don't care about that. When you're confident, it's silent. Confidence is silence. You don't have to let everybody know that you're confident. When people see you, they know that you're confident. And even if you're not confident, what I've learned was being silent still, people might think that you're confident. You ever wonder why whenever you just sitting, you minding your business, being quiet, people come up to you and they like, oh, you think you all that? Or you, why you don't talk to me? You must think that you better than me. Something along those lines. It's because your silence usually intimidates them. They can't figure you out. They don't know what you're thinking. So they think that you're better than them. You know how many times I've been called bougie just for chilling? I be in the, we all could be in a function. I just be chilling. Just be talking, they just talking. I'm just on my phone, chilling, watching YouTube, listening to music, just vibing out. Don't got no hate towards anybody, but they definitely think that you do. Just because you're silent. So your silence is a superpower. And being silent helps you practice your confidence because usually whenever somebody is not that confident, they might just start talking and they say something that just lets everybody know that they are not secure in themselves. Trust me, I know. The next tip I would have is whenever you walk into a room, keep your head up and look around. Look people in the eye. Don't be on your phone whenever you enter a room. And it's something that sounds ridiculous, but when you actually start putting that into practice, you will understand how true that is. When you walk into a room, you on your phone, people know that you feeling anxiety. People know that you feel nervous. And it's okay to feel nervous. You can feel nervous and look around at people. When you walk into a room, you need to act like you meant to be there. Like you there for a reason. Like you somebody important because you are. You matter. You do. Like I said, good posture. Just looking around, you know, looking for who you came there for, looking for whatever it is that you're looking for. Keep your head up. Not like, but like, you know, just be regular. The next one will be to trust your intuition and to talk to yourself. We might be having things going on in our life. We don't have nobody to vent to. You got yourself. Because yourself understands you and you understand yourself, if that makes sense. You need to trust your intuition. If you get a gut feeling about something, it's true. It's true. Because in order to have these feelings, you have to have had evidence to feel that way. Your subconscious picks up on things all the time. Your energy, your body can feel other people's energy. You might not see it in the moment, but then you be like, huh, that was kind of weird. Like, I was kind of feeling a little off about it. That's a sign. If you feel any type of way, you feel uncomfortable, you feel like you're going to be in a dangerous situation, you feel like you just can't trust certain people, then trust your intuition. Because it never steers you wrong. Trust me, I've ignored mine a couple of times, and I definitely learned the consequences. But I'm in a space, I'm not ignoring it no more. Lean into it. Because it's only there to protect you. And the more that you keep going against it, the worse that you will feel. The next sign will be to take time making your decisions. Like I was saying in my last video, like somebody really got me upset. And I wanted to go off on them right then and there. But I had to realize, like, that's one of my old patterns. That's something that I would do in the past. I'm not going to do that no more. Whenever you got me messed up, I'm just go off on you. I'm going to go off on you. No. Because I know that my words can hold weight. Since I don't physically fight people, my words definitely hold weight. No, I don't hit below the belt. But what I will say will kind of hurt your feelings. Words do hold weight and words do hurt people. So take time to think about what decisions you're gonna make. It don't even have to be because somebody made you mad. It can be deciding on a new job, on a car, on what school you're going to, what people you want to cut out of your life. Whatever the case may be, just take your time. Don't rush into anything, because when you rush into things, it never really works out, because it wasn't that foundation. It wasn't a process of trusting yourself and actually like identifying kind of what it is that you want. I don't know if that makes sense, but take your time with whatever decisions you're going to make. Don't let people pressure you into making decisions that you just don't want to, okay? The next tip that I would say to have better confidence is to set boundaries and learn how to say no. You have to have the ability to say no. And I know y'all get tired of me saying the same thing, but if you like my channel, you know that I'm going to tell you every time, have boundaries. Be able to say no. See, here's the thing. Let me just say this. People tend to not like people pleasers, but they still want to use you, if that makes sense. No, they don't like you. No, they don't want a relationship with you. No, they don't want to be your friend, but they just like what they get from you. They like the benefits of you. And people also do not respect you if you go for anything. You do whatever anybody tells you to do. You give whatever anybody wants. You just don't listen to yourself. You don't have no opinions, no thoughts, no feelings. You just do what people want you to do. People don't respect you when that's you. And it's so crazy to think that you have to be like a B word to be respected out here. It's so crazy. You can still be a kind person, but you gotta let people know where they got you effed up at and leave them there. People only respect those who have the balls, the backbone, the guts to say no. Just say no. It ain't gonna hurt nobody. And if somebody get mad or somebody leave you because you said no, or you set a boundary with them, then guess what? What do I always tell you? Exactly. They gotta go. They're not for you. In order to get respect out here, you gotta respect yourself. And that starts with respecting how you feel, respecting your thoughts and opinions, and just not doing what people want you to do. If you don't want to do it, you don't have to. If you don't feel like it, you don't have to. If you don't like it, you don't have to. It's simple as that. And when you practice saying no, if you don't learn anything else from my channel, anything else that I tell you, no is the way to go. Practicing no will set you up to start feeling more confident in yourself. The boundaries and the standards and all of that will come after you start learning how to say no. You don't have to be a people pleaser. And if people leave you because you decide that you don't want to be that, then they wasn't for you. Just go find the people who are actually meant to be around you. Man, why do I sound so pissed off? I'm not mad, y'all. I'm just so passionate. Because I don't want people to use you. I don't want you to have to keep going through stuff that I went through. You understand? That's the whole point of this channel. It's to empower you, motivate you to do better and be better. And the next one, y'all know what I'm finna say. You gotta learn how to be alone. If you don't know how to be alone, how can you ever be confident? You can't be confident if you don't even know yourself. If you keep throwing yourself into relationships and into toxic situations and being around negative people, you will never learn to love yourself. You will never be confident because you can't even sit with yourself and learn yourself. Whenever you learn yourself, you become a lot more confident. I promise you that. I promise you that. Learn to be alone, because when you're alone, you're confident in being alone. You don't need anybody to make you feel good. You can validate yourself. You understand? I can go on with that for days, but I'm not because I don't have time. I need to keep it moving. Learn how to be alone, y'all. It's a game changer, I promise. The next step I have into being confident is to listen to hype music. Whenever I don't be feeling like I'm the best, or whenever I do feel like I'm on top of the world, either or, I'm listening to some hype music, okay? So you could turn on some City Girls, Megan Thee Stallion, whoever you listen to get hype, make you feel like you that girl, listen to it. I promise you, before I even made this video, I was listening to Megan Thee Stallion. Like, what? And even if you don't feel like you that girl, when you keep repeating that, you keep thinking that you are, eventually you gonna feel like you are. Trust me. A lot of people, they ain't gonna think that I'm that girl, but it doesn't matter what they think. I think that I'm that girl because of who I am as a person. It don't always have to be what you look like. Because know this, whenever you start feeling like you that girl, whenever you start believing that you that girl, it's gonna show on the outside. You're gonna have like this little, you're gonna have like a glow about you. And people see it. They ain't gonna acknowledge it, but they see it. And I don't have to acknowledge it because you are the only person that needs to acknowledge it and validate yourself. Let's keep it moving. And this kind of ties into the last point, but act like the person you want to be and have like a alter ego. Kind of like reinvent yourself a little bit. You don't have to stay in the box that other people that know you had you in. You can be whoever you want to be. If you want to be like Beyonce, act like Beyonce. Because eventually, even if you don't think it right now and you don't believe it right now, you're going to start feeling like you Beyonce. Of course, you ain't Beyonce because Beyonce is Beyonce and you are you. But you know what you understand what I'm saying. Be who you want to be. If you want to be confident, fake it till you make it. Act like you confident. People ain't going to know the difference. People really don't care, to be honest. People just want to tear you down and keep you insecure. Yeah. Believe what you want to believe about yourself and it will come into fruition. I've been faking for, I think, like a year on being confident. And I can finally say I feel that kind of confidence in me. People don't really make me feel down no more. People always say, oh, I'm ugly. Okay, I don't care. Because at the end of the day, guess who thinks I'm pretty? Me. And I'm not saying you'll think you're pretty all the time. I'm not saying you won't ever criticize yourself or be down or hard on yourself, but 99.99999% of the time, you definitely need to think that you that girl. I don't know how many times I keep having to tell y'all this. Be you. That's all that matters. When you are you, you'll become confident. My next tip would be to, I gotta read it because I wrote a long paragraph. To follow people that you look up to, people who look like you, people who have certain features, the same body type as you, people who have the level of confidence that you want, people who have the same style that you have, the people who deal with hate the way that you want, which would be putting that energy into your work, into whatever you're doing, instead of just being on the internet, clapping back and stuff, just put it in your work. Follow positive and self-affirming IG pages. Unfollow everybody you don't like or people you have just outgrown. I know that was a mouthful. But basically, people you don't like, people you don't follow, people who you just outgrown, unfollow them. Follow people who are positive, people who have all the other stuff that I was just saying, because I promise you it will be a game changer. I've been doing that for a year. I recently just unfollowed a lot of people. I was following over 1,000 people, and I think I'm following less than 820. And there's still more that needs to go. On social media, the whole point of it is to make us compare ourselves, think that we're not doing enough, thinking that we're not enough, we're not good enough. You following all these IG models. You skinny like me, but you see this body type all the time and you start comparing yourself to these girls. At the time, these girls have went and got surgery done on their bodies. And before y'all come from me, yeah, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with getting surgery. Do what you have to do to make you feel confident. But I'm saying, don't let somebody who was once insecure about their body and they went and got it done to make you feel insecure about yours. That might be an unpopular opinion for some, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And I'm prepared for the backlash for that, but I don't care. Like, I'm just saying. We sit up here, we follow all these girls, we see them looking perfect. Because even though they got surgery, they still edit their pics. And I'm not bashing surgery. Again, I'm not bashing surgery. I'm just saying, y'all need to learn how to love your own body, love you for who you are, and follow other people who represent that. Follow what it is that just shows you what you can be. Y'all, honestly, one of mine that I love right now is Coyle Ray, because she's skinnier than me. She's more petite than I am. But the way she rocks all her stuff, the way that she's confident in her body, the way that people try to talk about her and say that she got a little boy body, she don't care. And she still be looking good. And she don't care about none of that hate. She's just here to make her music and have fun. And all her videos on her Instagram, you will see her just vibing out, having fun and living life, being a free spirit. She don't care what the people gotta say. She's confident in herself. And that's what I love, and that's why I follow her. Another one that I like, and a lot of y'all are gonna hate what I gotta say, but I like Ice Spice. I like Ice Spice. I love Ice Spice's confidence. Not only is she gorgeous, and a lot of people say, oh, she mid. I don't care what they gotta say. She's beautiful to me. And I love her confidence and the way she carries herself. Yes, she might be twerking, but a lot of people do. But she got confidence. People say all of this stuff about her, like, oh, her music's trash. Oh, she can't dress. She's ugly. She need to do this. She need to do that. She don't care. And like she said in her song, they be chatting, but she don't give a damn because she's still getting money and she know who she is. And that's how you gotta be. You know what I'm saying? You can't care what other people gotta say about you. You just gotta be who you are and have confidence. And you don't see her clapping back at nobody saying, oh yeah, I'm that girl. It just exudes from her that she's that girl. Because she is. I don't care what nobody say. A lot of people be hating, but I don't care. And a lot of people gonna hate on you too when you start having that attitude. But guess what? It don't matter. Next. The next tip I have would to be educate yourself with podcasts, educational YouTube videos. And when you do that, you will feel confident because knowledge is key and it's power. Whenever you have knowledge, you know how much better you feel about yourself because it's like you know what you're talking about. You're sure of what's coming out of your mouth. You don't feel insecure about what you're saying. You have education on everything and everybody. And it can always be just the most random things. People in school used to ask me, like, why do you know that? Because I'm just interested. And it's just like, it makes you stand out from the rest when you just know stuff. I'm not saying to be a know-it-all, because I'm sure people think that I am, but it don't matter. I know who I am and I know my intentions at the end of the day. But having knowledge about everything, not everything, I'm not saying you gotta know everything, but specific things, having knowledge about it, you will feel so much more confident. The next one would be to be open to criticism and be self-aware. And I'm gonna read this off because I wrote a paragraph. Being self-aware makes you feel confident because you can work on improving yourself, also being able to effectively take criticism and perfect your craft and character is an attractive trait. When you know yourself and the things you are working on, nobody can come to you with something you already don't know. You know how powerful that is? You know how many people in my life have tried to tell me, oh, you need to work on that. Oh, I know. I be telling people what I need to work on before they can even tell me what I need to work on. Because guess what? I know myself. Can't nobody tell me what it is that I don't already know. Being self-aware is so important because nobody can make you feel any type of way. Nobody can tell you anything. Being self-aware also comes in knowing what you are doing or what you are not doing that keeps you in patterns, cycles, why you keep attracting certain people in your life, etc. Being self-aware goes for every aspect of life. Next one would be to live life slow. I know on social media and in this day and age, people want us to be living life fast, getting money fast, being a club, getting boyfriends, all that. We're so young. We have time. Live life, be present in your body. Feel what you feel. Go where you want to go. Do things you enjoy. Stop worrying about trying to live fast. Trying to get everything done right now. Trust me, that was me. Whenever you slow down and take the time to do whatever you need to do to keep you from being stressed, anxious, and worried, whatever, you'll feel so much better about yourself. It's just like, I don't feel stressed. I don't feel worried. I can just feel like I can live and be in the present moment. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's definitely a game changer. Live life slow. Go to your favorite cafe. Go to your favorite food spot. By yourself, of course, because you know I'm going to tell you to be by yourself. Stop seeking validation and permission. This is something that I used to have really bad back in the day. Like, I would always want people to validate my decisions, being a people pleaser. And I would always look for permission because I had people around me who tried to control me, what I thought, what I could not do, what I could wear, whatever. I had people like that who tried to do that. You don't need permission from nobody to do what it is that you want to do. If you want to do something, just do that shit. I don't care who don't like it. I don't care who said you couldn't do it. It's really because they wish that they could do that and they don't want to see you be great. You can do whatever you want to do. You don't have to have nobody's permission to tell you what to do. You don't need nobody to tell you that you look pretty today. You don't need nobody to tell you, oh my gosh, you're doing such great things out here, because nobody is going to do that. You have to believe that first. And then the people who are meant to be around you, they will come and they will tell you what you already know. When you start believing that you are doing something for the greater good, when you start to believe that you are beautiful, when you start to believe in yourself and think that you could do anything, other people will follow in line. Because guess what? People follow what you said. If you set the tone like, oh my God, I'm insecure, I don't love myself, I can't do it, I don't feel like I can do that, can I do this? I don't know. You down yourself, worrying. People gonna treat you like that. People gonna be like, oh, she don't love herself, I can do whatever it is I want to do. Oh, she want my validation, so she gonna come to me for anything. Or I'm the only person that she can feel love from, so of course she gonna come to me. I can do whatever I want because she need me. You don't need nobody to do nothing. You don't need permission to do nothing. Do what it is that you want to do. And I'm gonna keep telling y'all this in every one of my videos. Okay? I'm not mad. I'm just saying. I'm passionate. Y'all, at this point, if y'all been watching my videos, if y'all hear me yelling or getting a little angry, I'm really not angry. I'm just passionate because I know what it feels like and I don't want that to be you. And if I can prevent that, then I'm going to do that. And if you've already been through it, then I'm going to help you get through it. You're going to be where I'm at one day. You're going to be looking at all the shit you've been through and you're going to be laughing at that shit. The stuff that happens to you, it won't even faze you like that. And if it does, it'll be for a little bit. It'll be a day or two. But then you're going to get back up. Like I was saying in my last video. People won't be able to keep you down for too long. People won't be able to make you feel like you ain't nothing for too long. The next one would be to stop complaining. If you ain't going to do nothing to change it, then stop complaining. Honestly, it's that simple. I personally had to learn that lesson. Like, if I'm not going to do nothing to change it, then I need to shut up complaining about it. If people are giving you advice, people telling you what you should do, what you shouldn't do, whatever, you want to keep staying in that toxic relationship, staying in those friendships, staying in that environment, whatever the case may be, if you keep doing that, then stop complaining about it. That's draining for other people. You have to be considerate of yourself and other people as well. That's where empathy and compassion comes in. I used to have people in my life who would dump all their issues on me all the time, like 24/7, and they've never asked how I was doing, right? And then it got to a point where I was starting to feel like I was probably like a bad person because I felt like I didn't want to hear it no more. Because it's like, you're draining me and my energy. I'm giving you advice, giving you help, giving you money, whatever the case may be, and you're still going through it. You're still dealing with it. You're still in it. And it's like you don't want to change. So if you don't want the change, stop complaining about it. And if you got somebody in your life who keeps complaining about something and they're not doing nothing to change it, then tell them you don't want to hear about it. They can tell you when they got something new to talk about, but if it's about the same thing that they not willing to change, then they're going to have to call somebody else. And you're not a bad person for that. That's just setting a boundary. If you don't want to change it, it ain't nothing that I can do. But you're not going to keep draining my energy just because you want somebody to listen and you complain. No. And when you start setting those boundaries, of course you're going to feel confident. And when you always have your energy and yourself, and you put that energy towards whatever it is that you want to do and not towards negative people, they're not taking it, you can have 100% energy. And you put it towards whatever it needs to be put towards to make you better and to elevate your life, then that's going to make you feel confident. I promise you 100%. The next one, of course, stop comparing. I already touched on this already. Stop comparing yourself, because comparing ain't going to do nothing for you but make you feel worse. And guess what? Those people you comparing yourself to, they don't know you and they don't care that you're comparing yourself to them. The only person that should care is you. And you're the only person that can fix that. And I'm not saying that it'll be easy. And I'm not saying that you won't ever compare yourself in your life. But when you're doing it 24/7 every day, you're going to be insecure. Trust me, I've been there. What did J. Cole say? J. Cole said,
friends like SWV.